Your first alert weather with meteorologist Michael Coates.
Warm and breezy today, and take a look at the live, well, it's not live, but it was earlier today at the Pocatello Farm Bureau Sky Cam as I lapse it for you. Just a gorgeous day across the valley. Blue sky, not a cloud in this picture, a couple bugs flying by the lens, yeah. And we got a couple thunderstorms right now happening around Lemhi County and getting into southwestern Montana. Clouds are coming out of just south of Salmon up towards Leadore and then pushing further in towards places like Lima and Dillon, Montana. They're getting a couple thunderstorms there along I-15, but locally dry weather with a mainly clear sky tonight. And we'll carry a bit of a breeze here for the overnight hours with more wind as we work into your Friday. And this is why. High pressure building around the western states, bringing in the heat, but we're going to actually tap into a front that's blowing across northern Idaho and Washington state. As it does so, we kick up on some stronger winds here for tomorrow. The winds will be gusty around to the 20s and 30s, and then we also mix in a few of these thunderstorms to come along with that system riding along the jet stream. However, we're not counting on a lot of thunderstorms, and we're not expecting to see any major downpours from these thunder showers. In fact, the thunderstorms could be trending to be dry thunderstorms. It's going to be very dry and windy here for tomorrow morning and midday, and then that will carry in through much of the afternoon. So the National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for most of eastern Idaho and the valleys. This is again because we have high fire danger for tomorrow with gusty winds, and it's just so dry. Winds tonight about 10 to 15 will carry a bit of a breeze here for the overnight early morning hours. As we head into Friday, look at those winds just going into the teens and 20s. We're going to see those wind speeds really starting to blossom around 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and then leading into the evening. And this is when we can also start to see a few of these thunderstorms beginning to take shape. In fact, we'll see them here on the Vipercast starting off at 11 o'clock tonight into tomorrow morning, which can be a beautiful morning there for Friday. A couple thunderstorms will try to form around 1 o'clock into central Idaho. About 5, 6 o'clock, we'll begin to start to see those good developing thunder clouds out there, the cumulonimbus clouds. And then as we get into Friday evening, the thunderstorms will continue to swing off towards Jackson. Saturday, it's going to be sunny and breezy, not as hot as Friday, but still pretty warm for the weekend. And then as we get into Saturday afternoon, the thunderstorm threat is pretty much non-existent unless you're in northern Nevada or northern Utah. Going into Yellowstone next couple of days, beautiful here. We'll be into the 70s if you're in the park, lows back into the 40s. So just into those mild lower 40s for the average low for Canyon Village and Old Faithful. For the rest of us, a high of 95 in Malad City, 94 in around McCammon, 88 in Soda Springs with a 91 in Rexburg, 90 in St. Anthony, 84 in Island Park, 85 in Jackson. And then 91 in Challis with 83 for Stanley, 92 in Arco, 90 in Salmon, with temperatures in the Snake River Plain at 94 for Idaho Falls, 96 tomorrow for Pocatello, and 96 also through Aberdeen and Burley. Check out the 8-day forecast. And it's going to be windy here as we head into the weekend. I'm looking for more wind for Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon with temperatures into the upper 80s, lower 90s. So it's going to come down just a little bit here for Saturday because we're going to get on the other side of that dry cold front. But it's more of a cool front, if you will, because it's only taking us down about 5 degrees for Saturday. We'll see temperatures staying to the upper 80s, low 90s all throughout next week with a couple thunderstorms by Thursday. We go to Pocatello with a high of 92 for Saturday, 94 on Sunday with lots of wind here for the weekend, especially for Saturday and Sunday afternoon. If you want to get out on the rivers or the lakes with your boat, I would try to do it earlier in the day on Saturday and Sunday because it will get windier in the afternoon. Highs in Blackfoot around 90 for Saturday, 92 on Sunday. Rexburg a high of 91 tomorrow, so getting pretty toasty also again in the upper valley with numbers into the high 80s for Saturday and Sunday, staying sunny for much of the approaching work week. And as we go into Rexburg, we're going to be going over to Salmon now with temperatures also staying pretty warm. Around 90 degrees for Friday, 87 on Saturday and Sunday. We'll have a few clouds passing through here for Friday and Saturday, but Salmon and Challis looking fabulous here if you want to get up there for this weekend. And daytime highs will be into the 80s, the lower 80s around Jackson. We'll see the same around Island Park and Teton County, Idaho, and also out through Star Valley and Swan Valley with temperatures in the lower 80s for your Saturday and Sunday, holding into the 70s and 80s for next week. Our John Adams GMC Spirit of Idaho comes to us. Well, this was David in Blackfoot. And this was a cool photo of his favorite fishing spot. And I just love this photo because you have the hill there off the distance and you get a reflection of it into the lake and there's no one around. So that's what I call social distancing right there, Todd.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Very tranquil, quiet, peaceful.